Hey everyone, Zoroth here. So today we're just going to do a quick video just to talk about how the food system works in Valheim. So this is how the food system works. So as you can see on the bottom left, you'll see that there are two icons. The icon that looks like a fork and the icon that looks like this red triangle, let's just say, right? And these two are actually correlated. So the fork is basically your satiated level, like how satiated are you with food. So right now it's considered pretty low, and therefore you're considered hungry. And then the red is your health bar. So if that goes to 0, your character dies. So let's just say we're really hungry right now, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat a mushroom. So you see how the bar has gone up. Now there's a gray layer, and then there is a red layer. And you can see that our health went from 19 to 23. It's slowly going up. Not only does eating food help us regenerate our health, but it also gives us a more higher maximum health as a whole as a character. So in Valheim, there are a lot of different types of food. The most basic ones are fruits, mushrooms, berries that you can just grab off of bushes you see in the field. They're pretty easy to spot. Just look for anything that's not green and gray, since everything else is rocks and trees. And also, of course, there are meat. So meat are usually collected from animals. So there's deer and boar in the beginning, and you have to cook them at a cooking station and a fireplace. After you cook them, you can eat them. So the food system also has a few restrictions and limits. So first of all, you can't eat the same food constantly. For example, I've just eaten a mushroom, but our bar can go even higher. I'm going to try eating another mushroom. And it says you can't eat any more mushrooms because it's trying to basically promote a healthy diet. You have to eat other food. So for example, I'm going to eat a raspberry. So now you see my bar has risen even further. So, of course, has my maximum health. My maximum health now has gone from like a whooping 38 to now 45. It's gone even higher. Different foods give you different levels of satiateness. So, for example, berries and mushrooms give you they feed you. They make you full a little bit, but they're not really, like very, very full. But let's say I'm gonna eat, I don't know. I'm gonna eat some meat. So I'm gonna eat a cooked meat. See how our bar literally just skyrockets? So now the bar has gone up to a tremendous amount, and so has our health bar. So in Valheim, you can only eat a maximum of 3 different types of food. You can see here, for example, if you look at these raspberries, give you 10 health and 20 stamina. Mushrooms give you 15 health and 20 stamina. So this is already, like, you can see raspberries are probably at the lowest tier. These are yellow mushrooms. So yellow mushrooms are given from dungeons. So they give you 20 health, 20 stamina. We look at this meat, it gives you 35 health and 20 stamina. And cooked meat is 40 health and 30 stamina. So basically, the higher your food system is, in terms of like how hard the food is to procure, for instance. For example, meats are usually always killed from creatures. So they're going to be harder to acquire. Berries, mushrooms, are usually acquired in the forest. You just pick them off from some leaves. So they're not exactly the hardest thing to get. So they would give you less stats. So in order for you to reach, let's say you're going to go fight a boss, or you're going to go fight a dungeon or something like that, right? And you really want to have the maximum amount of health and stamina that you need. You're going to have to try and find more harder, like higher level food. So you're going to might need to eat cooked meat, then grilled necktail, and then maybe yellow mushrooms for me, for example. Like if these are the 5 foods I have right now, these 3 would give me the best combination. Whereas if I'm starting off and you're just like, I don't care what I have, I just need some food, otherwise my character has like 10 health or something, then you can just go with mushrooms and raspberries. You can pick them, they're easy to find, they're just all over bushes. There's also blueberries that you can find, of course, known by their blue hue color on the bushes. You can't miss them. So basically, that's how this game works. The system is a balance of 3 foods, and depending on what foods you stack, you get different stamina levels, different health, in a sense, like a different regen speed as well. Because you can see from the healing text, they give you different health. For example, the meats give you 2, and the yellow mushrooms and the fruits other side give you 1. The food also has a limited duration. Like obviously it's a survival game, so the food you eat isn't going to be eternal. So after you eat for a while, you're going to get hungry. If you get hungry again, let's say you get really hungry, you don't eat anything else. Your food level, your the fork, and also correspondingly your health will drop because you're hungry until you find new food to replace it. So now you see on the bottom left that the mushroom is starting to blink. It means that the buff that it's given you is starting to expire. You have to eat either another mushroom or you eat something else, whatever it is. So, for example, let's say I'm done the mushroom, but I have grilled necktails, which I think is better. So I'm going to try and eat that. And you see how my bar like instantly skyrockets because the grilled necktail is that much better than the mushroom. So now my health is going even higher than before. Before it was like 80 something. Now it's going to go above 90. Now it's close to 100 actually. This is how the food systems work. You have to manage your food. You have to make sure you know what food you're eating. But you also have to make sure you're not just eating one type of food. Because obviously, if you do, you won't ever get these kind of buffs. You'll actually reach a level where you just are like at 20 health, 30 health, and so forth. So this is how the food system in Valheim works. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this information helps you, and good luck in Valheim. Take care.